Blessings, my friend. I hope all is well. I want to share with you a funny but true story that I think is going to help you a lot as it relates to letting go of baggage. So, a bunch of years back, I had the privilege of going over to Jamaica to preach for a week long revival. Right, five straight days. I had never been to Jamaica before, so I'm excited. Right, I'm originally from New Jersey, which is in the Northeast in the United States, and so it's pretty much cold year round, except for summertime. It gets a little bit hot, but for the most part, we are people who always wear cold weather stuff. We're always wearing hoodies and sweats and stuff like that. So I got excited when I was invited to preach over in Jamaica. I started packing up my stuff, and my family, my sons were really young then. They helped me pack up my stuff, and I packed a bunch of cold weather stuff. Now, mind you, this was the dead of summer. This was the dead of summer, and I had never been to Jamaica before. But for me, cold weather stuff goes wherever I go. So I packed up my champion sweatsuits and all this other good stuff. And I said, hey, who knows? It may get cool in the nighttime in Jamaica. I don't know. Anyway, we get to the airport. My family takes me to the airport, and we go up to the Air Jamaica counter. And I remember it like it was yesterday. The young lady at the counter, I mean, she was really, really, really professional, really nice, great customer service. And she looked at the two big old suitcases I had. One of them had my suits in it. I was going to, over in Jamaica, they like to dress up. So I said, I'm going to do as the custom. And I had suits or at least something nice to wear every day when the revival happened to preach in. And then in the other bag, I had all this heavy duty sweats, sweat workout stuff and all this. Um, and so the young lady behind the counter at Air Jamaica she said, sir, I don't mean to be intrusive, but can I ask you a question? I said, sure, you can ask me anything. She said, how long are you going to be in Jamaica? I said, oh, only for 5 days. And she said, why are you carrying so much luggage? And I said, well, I got my suits in this bag and I got my cold weather stuff in this bag. And she said, cold weather stuff. I think it was July, somewhere around there. She said, cold weather stuff. And she started cracking up. She was laughing hysterically. And and I was kind of taken back because I was like, well, what is she laughing at? And then she said, sir, again, I'm not trying to insult your intelligence or anything, but apparently you've never been to Jamaica before. And I said, no, I haven't. This is my first time, and I'm really excited. She said, sir, you're not going to need all of that baggage, all of that cold weather stuff that you have in that extra suitcase. You're not going to need that in Jamaica. You're not going to need it at all. She said, why don't you give your family that stuff so that they can take it back home and you only carry one bag? That way, she said, obviously it's your choice. But if you carry the extra baggage, you're going to have to pay extra. And boom, that's where it hit me. And this is what I want to share with you, my friends. That illustration showed me right there on the spot that life will make us pay for trying to carry extra baggage to a destination where we don't need it. Life will make us pay extra. It'll make us pay dear for trying to carry people and trying to carry things and trying to carry behaviors and mindsets that may have been relevant for another day in time, but where it is that God is taking you now, this new destination that God is taking you to, you don't need that baggage. Now we have the choice. We can take it with us if we want to. First of all, it's going to be extra weight carrying around that we don't need. Secondly, it's going to make us pay dearly. What am I saying? Sometimes, or maybe this is the season in your life where you got to let go of some people. If people are just taken from you and not adding anything to you, you're going to have to let go of some people. And if they're family members, then we're just going to have to love them from a distance. If they're people that we really care about, we're going to have to love them from a distance because everybody cannot go with you to the destination that God is trying to take you. At some point, they become extra baggage. They just really do. Extra weight that holds you back from fulfilling your God given potential. And I say that with all the love and pastoral sincerity and just human sincerity that I can. I know we love our people. And if you're like me, you try to help everybody. But the reality is life is going by, and if you continue to try to carry people that are really just adding extra weight to you, to your life, and not adding anything beneficial, it's going to cost us. So you be encouraged, my friend. Reevaluate who's in your circle. Why are they in your circle? How they get in your circle? Are they adding to your circle, or are they just usurping from? Every time you see them, do you get this eerie feeling in your stomach like, "Oh, here they come again. They're either going to ask me for something, or they're going to speak some toxic stuff down into my spirit that I really don't want to hear right now." That's the baggage. That's the baggage that I'm talking about. You got to get rid of that stuff in order to free yourself up so that you can hear from God in this season and get clear directions on where it is that God is trying to take you to. Be encouraged, my friend. Be encouraged. I don't know you, but I love you to life. And I want you to live your best life, your full God given life. And the only way we can do that is to let go of some baggage. Blessings, blessings, and have a great day.